What's good, life? Oh my God. Hold on. I guess I gotta give people a few moments to come into the chat before I say what I wanna say. But I ain't gonna get into it yet, but y'all already know what's going on. I woke up. So when I woke up, I believe everything was working. Facebook was working. I know I used Instagram. My brother had sent me something. When 50 Cent was talking stuff about Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? But then around probably like noonish, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I was trying to send a message on WhatsApp and it kept saying connected. So I uninstalled it, tried to reinstall it, it wouldn't let me. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. In fact, I ain't gonna say I don't know what's going on. I have an idea. I don't know what's going on in this 3D realm, but wasn't nobody talking about Mercury retrograde. I already knew it was coming up. I was feeling it before it even came. Like I be feeling it like a week or two. If you don't know what Mercury retrograde is, research it. It's some astrology stuff. It's basically when the planet Mercury is making a certain type of rotation, and then it affects people on Earth. And one thing that it affects is communication. I promise, I promise, I promise this is not cap. Every time Mercury retrograde comes, I always experience something crazy. Like something always happens, whether it has something to do with communication, traveling, it's always something. Yeah, I heard about the whistleblower too. I heard about that. But even still, it's gonna be a reason for something to happen. You know, everybody knew Facebook was on bull crap. All the social media on agendas and all that stuff. That's not no real surprise to nobody for real. You know. But I mean, personally, I think it's the retrograde. But it's crazy because everything went out though. Like WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and it's been out for a while. It's been out for a long time. I know, people make money with that stuff. So people ads ain't running. They stock drops and all this stuff. But it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm eager to hear what they go say about it. It's also crazy that they ain't even talking about it. Like we ain't heard nothing from Mark Zuckerberg or none of the official people. You know. But how do you feel about it though? Like not being able to be on the main social media platforms. I'm actually enjoying it. I like YouTube more than anything anyway. Usually when I'm spending time on Facebook, I'm kind of mad at myself because I don't want to be there. But of course we're addicted. You know what I'm saying? They ran that stuff on us and we just want to scroll. But really, I still spend a majority of my time on YouTube. How you feel? How you feel about like I honestly I wouldn't care if it don't come back. Everybody that I care about, I got their phone number. So it's like it's really just trimming the fat out of my life. It's trimming all the stuff that I don't need in my life, Joe. I'm telling you, I do not care. I don't want it to come back. I feel like he owed me some pictures and some videos that I had on there, but he can keep them. But look, I suggested a long time ago. I sent Mark Zuckerberg a message. I'm like, give us the option to cut off the news feed. Why we ain't got the option to turn off our news feed? It's weird. I turned my phone off a few times. Thought it was me. But I'm more of a YouTube person. Yeah, I did the same thing. I got a friend in Nigeria. I asked her, I'm like, see if you can sign into WhatsApp. She said she couldn't sign in either. That's how I know. I'm like, nah, this thing. I'm like, the service is down worldwide. You know? And if you're into like conspiracy stuff, we was already talking about how there was going to be like some type of internet shutdown. So a lot of people was already calling this. They intentionally, allegedly, they intentionally blocked Cuba from using their social media. Family live in a different state, so I use Messenger a lot, but I could go without it as well. Yeah. See, I don't mind Messenger. My thing is the news feed. It's toxic. It's so toxic. Oh my God. And it causes a lot of people to waste time and just to put out negative energy. That's what the whistleblower was talking about. Like it's so toxic. It's energy draining. It's not healthy for society. Oh my god. So this is I like it. I like it. I'm happy it happened, and I don't want it to come back. But I'm also happy. I'm live right now on the YouTube app. They didn't used to let me do this. This is the first time. I used to have to use like StreamYard or something. Yeah, super toxic. Super toxic. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and see what other people thought about it. I share what I had to say. I really think it's because of the Mercury retrograde. Like if you start to pay attention, you might start to see patterns every time Mercury retrograde comes. It happens 3 times a year. It lasts about a month. I have a love hate thing for social media. I love the info I can get from it. Yeah, for sure. The good information. It's still, it's misinformation. And sometimes personally, I can get caught up into. I can go down rabbit holes. I'm telling you, sometimes I feel like I do too much research. I just leave it at that. It'll mess with your head. You get, I mean, that's the nature of the internet. It's balance. It's about balance. And I've been on social media since day one. Like I was born in '89. The first social media that I used. Let me see if I can remember. I mean, of course, I started off with the chat rooms, AOL chat, Yahoo chat. Even before AOL chat, I was using Napster and LimeWire chat. And then before social media, before Tagged and Black Planet and MySpace, we were just using chat rooms. I remember when MySpace came, and that's what really started social media as we know it today. Yeah, it was definitely MySpace. Then Facebook came without the news feed. Facebook was boring. I wasn't into Facebook at first. And they added that news feed, it kind of changed everything. But, and then he started a monopoly. He bought Instagram. Like they started doing all this stuff. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. We do not need that. We don't need that. Mm-mm-mm. They deleted. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna even bring that up. Like big tech has too much power. They almost have more power than our government. Like they deleted our last president's social media account. Like, oh, it's crazy, man. Google got a lot of power too, so I'm gonna just throw that out there. But I like Google. I like Google Maps. If this was a Google shutdown, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna lie, that was a sigh of relief. When I realized, I'm like, okay, it's just Facebook. I don't need it. But if YouTube was shut down, Google Maps, Google Search, what will we be? We ain't gonna know nothing. We ain't gonna. We gonna go to Yahoo, Ask Jeeves. What else out there? It oh my goodness, I don't want to talk about that. But Google has a lot of power, and I don't like these monopolies. I don't know. They need to get these. They need to get big tech under some type of control. They messing with our human rights, our freedom of speech and censorship, and doing all that stuff. They've been exercising too much power. So I mean, this is Facebook's karma. Whatever's going on, if it's not a part of their agenda for some reason, I hope it's just the karma that they're getting for doing this to us, man. For real. Ooh, you know what? I gotta see if I can log in on my Oculus. I know I ain't, cause you gotta sign into Facebook to even use it. Dang, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. See, monopoly. Facebook went down and took everything down with it. We got Snapchat, we got Twitter, we got YouTube and TikTok. You know, and I like Snapchat. I don't use it as much, but I make a lot of money with that stock for sure. You say you just type what? I forgot what I was talking about. What you just typed. And man, I want to hear what the official people say though. It's only like regular content creators talking about it. I want to hear what's going on. I don't use TikTok either. I don't even use YouTube Shorts. I don't really like 1 minute content. I'm not. No. I don't know if I'm gonna get into that. But I don't know. Maybe it can be. It's entertaining sometimes, but I'm not gonna sit and just watch that stuff. Some ways to steal our identity. What you mean by that? What you mean by some way to steal our identity? I mean, they know a lot of stuff about us. Almost everything. Almost everything. If you ever read the terms and agreements that we just agree with, anytime you get an iPhone or something or Android, and you sign into these apps, you basically giving all your rights away. They got our facial fingerprints. They got all that stuff. To be honest, they probably be watching your text. I'm sure they do. Yeah, that's all I say. It could be a distraction. It could be a part of some agenda or something. You never really know. You never really know. But I'm still, I still like it because I can't sign into it. So they kind of doing me a favor. They kind of doing me a favor. Everybody that I need to contact, I can still contact them. So I ain't mad. I ain't mad at it. I think it's funny though. Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, I'm in. Are you in New York? I'm in Florida. I'm from Chicago. I live in Florida now. I'm at this mall. Oh my goodness, this mall. What is it called? I don't even know. I forgot. It's in Miami though. It's big. I'm not on the left side, but we got like a upstairs. We got like two sides to it. Sunshine State. I gotta visit New York though. I haven't been to New York yet. I've been well, I'm from Chicago. Been to California. I love California. I love Florida now. I haven't been to New York. Gotta see what New York is like. New York is huge. Really just gotta see Manhattan more than anything. For sure, for sure. But I just want to pop in, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? If your first time coming to my channel, subscribe. I make vlogs. I use drones. I got all my stuff back here. This is my drone. This is my DSLR. So, yeah, King C's. Thanks for tuning in. Leave a thumbs up on your way in, on your way out. Now check back in. They letting me go live now. I can go live. So I'm definitely gonna check back in. And I ain't uploaded in like a week. I'm trying to upload once a week. But like I said, I got drones and stuff. I be really having to edit. But if I can just go live like this, I'm gonna be posting a whole bunch of more content. So go ahead, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I've got a lot of footage of Florida. I ain't gonna talk about my next move yet, but I'm basically planning on traveling around, vlogging, stuff like that. So with that being said, I'm King Caesar. I'll see you next time. Peace out.